Hi, this is Dr. Cora Stack here. I just wanted to talk about this final point in the puzzle. I've been trying to figure this out for a long time, and unfortunately, this is the news, the latest breaking news from the constitutional expert, or Miriam, as I'm called in certain quarters, the People's President. That is currently President Michael D. Higgins. So we'll have to keep why the Protective Disclosures Act should have gone to the Supreme Court. Now, there's no evidence to the contrary, so this is alleged, but there is no evidence that it did go to the Supreme Court. This is extremely serious, I'm afraid. Let's expand on this. In this video, I speak about a matter of the highest constitutional importance in Ireland, the alleged failure, to refer the amended Protective Disclosure Act to the Supreme Court for review under Article 26 of Bunreacht and hÉireann. That's the Irish for the Irish Constitution. You know, there's a lot of people now not doing Irish anymore. I was eating yesterday's paper. Sadly, I think it's taught the wrong way. That must be the way. I mean, it's not the students, it's the way it's taught. So we can't blame students. We have to look at the curriculum. So we'll leave that where it is. This came as a real shock to me. President Michael D. Higgins has in the past referred the Judicial Appointments Bill to the Supreme Court. Yet, when it came to the Protective Disclosures Act, legislation with profound consequences for justice, human rights and the protection of whistleblowers, no such referral took place. The Irish Constitution is built on the principle of separation of powers. The government, the judiciary and the president are independent but interdependent, with checks and balances in place to ensure that no single branch of the state can dominate or bypass oversight. Article 26 gives the president the discretion to refer any bill to the Supreme Court to test its constitutionality before it comes into law. The safeguard exists precisely to protect citizens from fraud or unjust legislation. It is therefore with deep regret, or deeply regrettable, that there is no evidence, no press statement, no public record of the Protective Disclosures Act as amended being referred to the Supreme Court. The matters at stake were of the highest constitutional relevance. This is, I think, in 2022, and certain warranted judicial oversight, and certainly, absolutely, when you look at what was done with regard to the setting up of this digital so-and-so commissioner, it's a big word, low power is a big word. In my view, the Supreme Court almost certainly would have identified major flaws in this legislation. The alleged failure to engage this safeguard has left ordinary people exposed, like myself and others, many others going forward. Look at all the people going forward with their rights and protections undermined hugely. I want to pause to thank the many people who have stood with me in recent weeks, those who have written to me and those who have worked tirelessly beside me into the late hours, because it's exhausting. As you can see, the schedule was exhausting, not a mind trying to fill out stuff for a legal case, and it's impossible. It's doing the impossible, what I'm being asked to do. In particular, I want to thank Mr. Peter Casey. He was the runner-up in the last presidential nomination, and Mr. Walter Ryan Purcell and others, and given extraordinary time and energy to support this campaign or this case. Your solidarity and commitment to justice has been invaluable. The video is not just about constitutional law. It's about justice, human rights and accountability for ordinary people. What I've set up for all my life. When key legislation escapes proper oversight, when the highest constitutional safeguards are not used, we weaken the balance of power and risk eroding democracy itself. Now more than ever, Ireland needs transparency, fairness and courage in public life. We must ensure that bills are not passed without proper scrutiny and that the rights of citizens are always upheld. I want to thank you all for listening and following me on my YouTube, and to everyone who continues to support this vital work. So that's the story. Wishing you a safe and happy weekend. I understand the campaign was in Kerry yesterday at the Listowel races. It's that's my hometown, the Listowel races. So that's the story. And I'd love to go to the races. I'd love to have I'd love to have the privilege of attending the races rather than working into the late hours trying to fill out the final jigsaw, put in the final piece in what is an incredible complex puzzle with incredible implications for the justice, for what I'm saying there, justice, fairness, it's just incredible. It's shocking in the extreme, but anyway, we're going to come out of this. We're going to come out of this a better Ireland. I think so. We're going to come out of this a better Ireland. That's the important message, that we are going to come out of this crisis in a better way than we were before it. And people are saying saying calling traitors dictators. That language is going to go out of the vocabulary so far as we can. We're going to turn things around with the power of the people, and I am standing up for the people. Why am I doing it? I don't know how I managed to figure it all out. I suppose it's my mathematical brain. My mathematical, I was very forensic, and I'm fascinated by all this. All this is fascinating. It's a research journey for me, a research journey, a journey of discovery and a journey of research. But my God, what I found out, when you so it's mind-blowingly, it's mind-blowing, but nevertheless it's extremely important work, and it's of profound significance for ordinary people and for proper policy and law and justice and human rights. So wishing you all the best, and I'm very positive. I'm on your side. Just remember, I'm not Mel Robbins who says I'm your friend. I'm on your side, and I'd like to have more on my side going forward, but that's a matter for people to decide. And thank you very much, and wishing you all the best for the weekend, as I always do on this small channel. I don't advertise it much, but I'm beginning to gathering a following, so I can't always look the best for every video, but I try my best, but I'm not overly into all this image. I'm not obsessed with image, but it's always nice to be smart, but not to be obsessed with image. No, I'm not. So I'm blessed with a good brain, I think. So but I mean, it's been tested. My brain has really been tested to figure this puzzle out. Certainly was the biggest test of my life to figure this one out. So I certainly think I deserve a bit of credit. But I want to thank all the people. It's about teamwork. I want to thank all the people who helped me out here, because without a team, you need a team to have a good case. And I think we have a very good case against the state, but we're not finished, certainly. And there's no certainty in law or in the courts. So we think we have a very strong case, that the state has a case to answer, but no way are we across the line yet. We're very far from being across the line, and we are not people who assume are presumptuous in terms of winning or losing. It isn't winning or losing. It's getting justice for ordinary people.